Hello out there. I am super delayed. Yeah, just busy morning. I'm almost here now, though. Let's see. Let's just pull this down. What is up, guys? Welcome to another neat free-to-play development stream. I know these have been a little bit wonky in the last month or so. It's just been a little bit tricky fitting it into my schedule as I've been grinding a lot, and we've also had a few streams that have been just really difficult with not a lot of progress made. I'm hoping to change that today. We'll see. So last time we were working on like the high scores button, and we were struggling with the styling for like an hour and a half, and that wasn't that great. We need to focus on something else today, and that's test if a rare drop can be constricted to a certain area. So, in less than a month now, there's going to be a Halloween rare event, I guess. So if you go to the news, scroll down a little bit, Big Rare's announcement. So we're going to be dropping pumpkins on October 1st all day. October 31st, obviously, not October 1st. All day, and it happens like once an hour or something. Now, this is so we can kind of emulate how Jagex did it, right? Jagex dropped pumpkins. It was the first drop. It was the first rare that they dropped. And they dropped it specifically in Fallador Park. So I want to emulate that because I want this server to kind of be like Jagex and how they did things as much as possible, especially with regard to rares. So we are going to try to drop them only within Fallador Park. So the goal of this stream is to update the test server code to do it that way. And I'm going to pull up the test server right now. We can do this one of two ways. We could do it through TeamViewer, where I actually update it in the server, and then run the server, and then connect to the server. Or we could do it a slower way, but I don't know why we would. So, let's just try to do it this way. So it's called Holiday Drop Event.java. So basically, the action method appears to be like the main entry point for this command. And to be clear, when we say holiday drop, we're actually talking about just a command that you can run as an admin that basically starts a holiday drop, and it makes a certain item drop on the floor. So I'm gonna go to the test server. I'm gonna try to load a admin account if I can. Okay, so I'm on the test server, and I'm gonna teleport to Fallador. So the command is holiday drop, and then you have to specify like an ID that you want, and like the number of hours and the minute of the hour that should happen. So like for us, it's probably going to be the first minute of the hour would be the least confusing. What is this? Oh, oops. Minimize that. So we want the drops to only happen within Fallador Park. So that means we have to, I think, constrain this drop to a specific area. So what I'm going to do, just to test this, because I think I know the code I need to update, we're going to say chords, which basically : chords tells you your current coordinates. So I'm going to say, just as a test, 29456. I think that's what that was. Okay, 294,546. And we're going to say to 292, comma, and then with this, oh, I'm just gonna have a sticky here to remind me. Um, 294,546, 292,546. Those are the two boundaries so far. And then I'm going to say chords again. And this is 292,541. And then we go back to 292, or 294, I should say. 294,541. And then we're back where we started. Okay, so I'm going to try to spawn a drop only in this area. And I think the way I'm going to do that, which I'm not sure yet, I have to test it. We're going to say... well, actually, hold on. Let me think. 292. I assume the first number is X, but I don't know. Let's see, as we go south, the Y value changes. I'm going to say that that's X. So, let's say, yeah, X is 294, so Y is, it starts as 541, and then it has to be less than 547, I think. X starts as 294. I guess we can start with 292. Huh? One second, guys. I've got a cat that's annoying me. Hey, you. What's up? What's up? You want to come inside? I'm sorry about that, guys. My cat literally started meowing at me through the window. I have the window open because it's like warmer outside than it is inside. Okay, what was I saying? So yeah, we're starting at 292, and we're trying to go to less than 295, because then that would include 294. But let's take a look at this is blocking, because what does this mean? Traversal mask. What is that? I hope like a weed, or you know, like a plant wouldn't be a traversal mask. Let's assume it's not and continue. But it should work for some tiles anyway, because there's only a couple. I think it's like this flower that would be part of that. This might be something we need to change. How much space between each along x-axis? No, it's 1. In our case, we'd want it to be 1. Just to test this. Same for this. So it's gonna say register item XY, that's good. And if it's not blocking, then it just does it. So let's try that and see if that works at all. So I'm gonna log out of this account. And I'm gonna restart the dev server. And if you guys are watching this and wanna test with me, I should really make the test server more accessible. I don't think anybody remembers how to log into it. You had to like be part of the alpha test, but if you want to, you can be in the server with me testing this. And by the way, I'm not even checking my stream chat. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm very unprofessional today. Now we're checking stream chat. So the server is starting up. Yeah, I had a crazy morning this morning. I was grinding an RSC for 5 hours before this stream, and I finished like an hour before the stream was supposed to start, so like an hour and a half ago. I finally got to 80 range, but it took like 5 hours to finish it up. And after that, I had to eat, and then all of a sudden I kept forgetting that there are things I have to do at this time of day, blah, 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 and then I kind of like, that's why I'm late. Okay, so we don't know if this is going to work or not, but we're just going to try it. So holiday drop, show me the syntax. Holiday drop, we'll say 3 hours, first minute of the hour, or maybe that can be 0, and then the IDs I think is the last thing we need. And I have a Notion note for this that will help me do this. So pumpkin is 422. Now notice I think you can stop this with the stop holiday drop. I don't want to do it at that time actually. We'll say we'll do it for 3 hours at I guess 35 of the hour, and then put back in pumpkin. So now it's currently 12:33 where I am. On the server it says 12:29. That's interesting. But basically, we want this to actually happen in the next few minutes so that we don't have to wait around forever. So now we wait. Now we wait approximately 2 or 3 minutes here. Probably should have done 4, because then it was definitely, we were definitely before 4:34 that is, of the hour. And I hope it's not going to work like I think it might work, which is it's going to go based off of the server time. So the server time is actually 12:30, so that means we'd have to wait another 5 minutes. I guess if it doesn't happen by the time my clock turns to 12:36, then we're going to change it to like 12:32 or something. Yeah, nothing yet. No message yet. There's usually a message when a holiday drop starts. I thought, maybe not. Okay, it doesn't appear to be happening, so let's go ahead and do this. Stop holiday drop, start a new holiday drop, let's say 3:33 minute of the hour. I assume that's how that's working, and 422. Starting holiday drop. I think it should say something to the admin when it like actually starts dropping. Player server message. Yeah, I think there's a message saying like, hey, it started, maybe. Okay, let's see here. Okay. Okay, so this is very interesting. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. So it works. It also drops like one per tile. So we wouldn't want that. I just wanted to test that it's actually using the right boundaries. So let's check. Chords 294,546. And then if we go to the very last one, 292,541. Yeah, those are the higher and lower sections of the area that I specified as the drop. You eat the pumpkin, it heals some health. Let's see, how much does it heal? I think it's like 12 or something, right? Yep, it's 12. Oh, it's 14. Huh. Yeah, it's 14. I thought it was 12. Okay. Well, anyway, that's working. So now the difficult part, we want to figure out what are like the boundaries of this. So let me actually pick up all these. Okay. So what are the boundaries of Fallador Park? I don't even think this is going to be possible. I think let's figure out what we know. We know that like this coordinate, I think that's the y. So then you can't be any higher than 548. So then let's put that in. Less than 49. And then let's go over here. Actually, let's go over here first. Okay, it's getting higher. So you can't be... Actually, go inside. I mean, it's like the next one, so it doesn't matter. You can't be any higher than 304 on X, so I think this is what we want. Check that real quick. Yep, so 303 is fine on the x-coordinate, but 304 isn't. And here's where it gets tricky because, sure, we can say, you know, the low end of the y would be whatever this is. So it's 529. We go one further, and it's 528. So this is okay. So we'll change this to 529. You can start here. And then the x-coordinate low value is going to be where it's like a little bit weird because Fallador Park, it kind of curves a little bit here. So if we said this one right here, which is 278, is the low end. It should be 279, it is. We could say that, but the problem with that is that then they would spawn, I think, on this like on these tiles outside, and we don't want that. So I think we could make this easy maybe and just say it's 279. And then at that point, like you would just not be able to get the drops here. It would be kind of lame though, because it's like, hey, it's in Boulder Park, why isn't it dropping here? Yeah, we could do this a couple ways. I don't know if we want to change this code too much, to add like special use cases and stuff. But let's look at what we're talking about here. So the y coordinates 540 through 534. We would need like a special case where it says if x is 278, and y is greater than or equal to 534, and y is less than or equal to 540, then allow the drop, which it would never get here because it starts at 279. So, something like that. $534 to $540, I believe. So the other way we could do it is, like start at 278, and then say, I guess reverse this, because 278 is like the dangerous one. So if it's like less than or equal to 533, or y is greater than or equal to 541, then don't allow the drop. But this is very like specific to Boulder Park, so I don't know. Something like this. I think that might be continue or something. Don't allow it. Yeah, so 540 through 534 are fine on x equals 278. Are there any other areas that are okay on x equals 278? No. This is it. This is an allowed y coordinate. Yeah. Okay. I think we would just say continue. But this is all like very specialized code. But for now, we're just gonna go with this. We're not actually gonna commit this or anything necessarily. We're really just trying to figure out if this is working. So let's log out again. Stop the server, restart it. Oh, hold on. Something I forgot is we want to go back to whatever this was. So I don't remember. I'm going to look at the code. So I believe it's neat. Free to play is not in history. So if we go to File, Holiday Drop Event. Yeah, let's just restore this. Plus equals that. Okay, so let's restart again. Or no, I didn't restart. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. Okay. Build failed. Oh, I'm so stupid. This is like C#, so it has to be like that. I don't remember if these have to be double equals, but I'm gonna assume so. I think they don't. In C#, if I remember correctly, I haven't done C# regularly for a while, but in C# I think they don't have to be doubled for greater than, less than. Okay, let's log back in. Hopefully this works. So let's say holiday drop, 3 hours, 46, and 422. So the next minute it should start. I might even restart it and undo those like incrementer things just to make sure that the boundaries are correct. That probably would have been smart. All right, server lag. Uh-oh, I think something I broke it. Okay, I guess I broke it. I can't log in, right? Yeah, okay. So, what did I break? So if x is 278 and y is less than or equal to 533, oh, I get it. It's skipping through the x's, so when it gets to 279, or no, it can't be, because when it gets to 279, this can't be true. Um, probably going to be very spammy, but continue. I wonder if that's the right call. Another drop. This is and, so that this has to be true for it to run the continue. Wait a second, do I have this thought out right? Because 534 and 540 were like the ones we wanted to allow. So the ones we don't want to allow are, I think, just 540 and plus. So I think we just need this. Okay, let's see what happens with this. Man, I'm so happy I was smart enough to use TeamViewer today. For like the last, I don't know, a few months, I've been like, when I have to do something on the test server laptop, I'm like, okay, hold on, guys. Let me do something over here where you can't even see me. So much smarter to use TeamViewer. It's really fast, too. I like it. Okay, let's log back in. Let's check our logic. So this is 278. Sorry, I didn't walk far enough. This is 278, so anything south of here we don't want to allow for X. 278. So this is 540Y. Yeah, so 541 and greater, but we also want to say so like 533 and less. Okay, I think my logic was right. I don't know why it crashed the server. $534. Yeah, we're allowing up to 549. Incoming lag spike. Probably. Let's see. These look fine, they have semicolons. Yeah, there's the lag spike. What is it doing? Okay, so stop the server. We'll take a look at this. 278, 545, now allowing the drop. It seems to be stuck on that. 278, 545 is stuck. Okay, it's stuck on 278, 545 specifically. Why is that? Wait a second. It says x plus equals somewhere between 14 and 28. Okay, let me see. No, it doesn't run that. Oh, I get it. It's stuck on 278 forever, I think. Because it's incremented down here where we're not running it. So I guess maybe the way to do this would be... So what do we want to happen when this... And by the way, I need to change this back. Like that. So when it's 278, we want to try a different... We want to increment y by 1, I think. Or however much we're going to increment it by. Let's get that first. Let's say... increment y by this amount. Okay, so we want it to like stop, but we actually want to say y plus equals increment y, I think. Or wait, do we want to? Because then... Okay, so if we increment x by 1 or more, then we never have a chance to drop on 278 anymore, I think. But if we increment y, then we don't have a chance to do 278, 529, or whatever. So I don't know how to do this. Yeah, I think we should probably just let it do its thing. I hate to wrap all this code in another if, though. Yeah, we don't want to do this. Yeah, so if we say continue, then basically nothing changes. We're still on x278 forever. This might be tricky. I guess if we wanted to like not do anything, then we would just run whatever we want to run for this iteration. So we could say, and then we want to continue because we want to not run this stuff. Also, I don't know why this isn't in one thing. I guess for documentation. That doesn't make any sense. Why not just put it above? Okay, so now we don't need this if, because yeah, if you have an if with an if, like directly, there's no reason to have it like that, because you can just have one if with two conditions. Okay, so I need like 1 minute, something's bothering me. Okay, I'm back. So, I think we just want to say, don't run anything. We could do this like two ways. I think we can move this down here. We would have to invert it. I think what I'm gonna do instead of that is say, like, we know that this is a parameter we have to like support. So we'll just say x plus equals this, and then like this is the code we want to run, I think. And then we're still gonna run it later because yeah, we still need to do it. And I don't think we need increment y anymore. Okay, so if it's 278 and it's this or this, then yeah. Okay, cool. I'm gonna change this back to 1 just for testing purposes. Okay, so let's do that, and let's say terminate it. Okay. And should be back now. Should just load. This client may be like frozen to death. Let's open a second one. Frozen to death or not. Okay, just muted a second. Okay, so let's try this again. Okay, so yeah, that's not working correctly. It almost is. Huh, I wonder why it's not doing it here. Two 86529. That should be valid. See what the console says. So it's saying, so it starts at 529, right? And then it says not allowing the drop, blah, 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 blah. It should stop at like 549. Okay, so This is weird because it's 529, but it's 286, so why didn't it spawn here? 286, 529. Okay, let's keep looking. That seems to be an issue. Maybe this is not traversable or something, but it is, so I don't know. Huh. Okay, so something's wrong there. Okay, so it's going outside the bounds, which is bad. So this should be the last one that it should be allowed at. This Y or X value. And that's a Y value. 548. But yeah, there's like we need to close this off somehow. Yeah. Okay, so I would say we would have to add more like conditions, like it's almost there. It's a little bit weird. Let's start with, I think I picked one up, that's why it's missing. But let's start with this. So, like, where are we right now? 295,547. Okay, so minimize the console. Yeah, I don't think we can minimize. I don't think we can prevent it via basic XY like looping coordinates. So you'd have to say, like, if X is 295 or higher, and Y is 547. Let me write this down. I'm thinking of this. And Y is 547. Or I guess we can just cut it off at a certain amount. Let's go over here. $545 or higher. I think that is what we're talking about. And then let's do it again. So I noticed that they also spawned inside the house. So if... So if Y is... Let's see, how would I think about this? I think if Y is 545 or 546, And X is... Okay, we're currently at 280. What's this way? And, oh wait, hold on. Did I think about this wrong? 280 or 279. Or, I guess if it's greater than... I mean, maybe we should just get those two coordinates, those three coordinates over there. Because it's like a diagonal wall, so it's kind of difficult. Two 279,548. 280,548. So if y is 548 and x is 279 or 280, disable the drop. This is inside the recent house. Yeah, so I'm gonna make sure that makes sense. 548. Yeah, so 548 y and 270, 280 or 29. Okay. That fixes that, and then we have another problem on the opposite side, so let's go over there. Let's use blink to teleport, and let's say stop, holiday drop, holiday drop. 3, 15, 4.2, 2 life 15, 4.2. Yeah, so these are leaking out into the outside world. So let me think about how this would work. So this is y. So y533. Yeah, it's just those 6. Two 279, 280, and 281. I think it's something like this. If it's let's go back here. Towards around y533. So oh, this doesn't work though, because then it will disable this drop right here. 280, 532. Yeah. Let's blink over there. Figure this out. Oops, wrong way. Okay, so if y is 529 through 531. And X is 279 through 281. I think this still doesn't work, but let's see. Let's go in the middle. $280, check. 530, check. Okay, so let's blink back into the garden arc thing. Okay, here we are. Get some help from the items. So is this valid? It's 281, check, 532. So that should be valid, but what about this? 281, 530. Yeah, see, it would prevent this one from spawning. $282. I think it would work with everything else though, so we should probably just stick with that. 280, 532, that would not work. Or would work. 281, 532. Yeah, I think we'll just take the loss and say that this one right here won't spawn. And yeah. Okay. Or I think this condition isn't gonna work, but we can just put it in for now. Y is 48. And X equals oh, I can do this a different way. Hold on. If Y is greater than or equal to 529 and Y is less than or equal to 531, and this is 279. I think that's it. Okay, so oopsie oops. That's supposed to have one. Okay, let's see if this is any better. The logic makes sense. I wrote it just as I have written my to-dos. So let's see. I think there's still going to be a little bit more to do here. What we're getting to is we're getting to a point where I can just put this into its own block for basically its own code method, maybe within a completely different file, I don't know. And we're going to we're gonna hope to like recommend that OpenIRC implements a new config option that makes holiday drops happen only in Falador Park. That's what we're getting to, but right now we're still kind of like fine-tuning the boundaries and making sure it's working correctly, and etc. etc. So let's see. I hate the little windows that pop up. Stop popping up. There we go. Holiday drop 324 422. Let's hope this works a little bit better. I think the area by the entrance is going to need some tweaking. Okay, so as expected, it doesn't do one there. That's fine. Let's keep going. It does put them there, which is okay. And then, yep, as I expected. Well, let's check out. Ooh, okay, there's still one here. What is this spot? 279, 547. Okay, what did I have here? Words. 549. Wait a second. Let's some blink off. Okay, 548. 548. Oh, I get it. I didn't account for this. And this is probably going to set us back again, kind of, because it's going to prevent us from doing one of these two. But the idea is to say... that, and then chords 281. Okay, that would be fine. 280, 546. Actually, that might work. Because this would qualify. 547, 279. Yeah, I think that would fix that. Okay, let's keep blinking. So there's still a little bit something here. So for X299 through X303, we still have issues where it's spawning outside. So okay. Outside fence. I'll make that note later. Okay, cool. So yeah, here 299 to 303. Okay, so 299 to 303. So this will be in a second parentheses. And y, let's see. Y 544 to 540, I think. Okay. So this would be southwest of the so that should disable that, I think. And then the other ones I want to note were, the first one is outside fence southeast, and the other one was outside fence. This would be northeast. Now you might think, why don't you have northwest? The reason why we don't need northwest condition is because it's actually a perfect square. So if we go over here, these two ends of the gate meet up correctly, whereas every other one they don't, basically. So we can remove that. That stuff's done. Okay, so ideally, let's check, like, add this as a okay, cool. So, yeah, let's test this. Let's save, and let's compile and run. And I should have logged out first, but whatever. Okay, so let's check this. As long as it's within the gates, within the fence completely, and it's not outside any of the boundaries that I have defined, we should be fine. So holiday drop 3. We'll just put 1 from now on. 32, 422. Hopefully this works. We'll see. Here comes 32. Alright, so a few missing, but not a big deal. I don't think it's really a big deal. The less rares probably the better. With such a slow or low population. Yeah, this looks great. It's only doing within the park. It's only dropping within the park. Okay. Just keep walking. Okay, yep. Doesn't go in any weird areas. It's not on top of any objects that you can't traverse. This looks great. Okay, so let's update this to be slightly different. So let's log out. Stop the server. We're going to change the increment x back to what it used to be, which is probably fine for our purposes. And then same for y. And save, and we'll see what that looks like. Okay, set up a holiday drop. Yeah, the increment numbers might not work for our case because it's saying between 14 and 28. Which is saying basically like move 14 spaces. In our case, I mean, the difference here is only 20 and the difference here is like 30, so it might spawn like two. Yeah, it spawned two rares basically. Yeah, so I think that doesn't work. Like, we don't want tons of rares to spawn, but like 2 every hour is just kind of lame. So let's see, let's define some things. Let's say random between, because like the area is 20. Okay, so this is like almost 30. So let's say if we did like 5 and 10, I think that would on average spawn like 5 or something. So let's try like 3 and 6. And then for Y, we can say, I think 2 and 5 is already fine for Y. Maybe like slightly less, but it's already less than this. Let's try 1 and 3. See how that works. Alright, let's see what happens. Okay, so it drops about 30 of them. Is that too many? I don't know how many people we're gonna have. That might be too many. Let me take a break and I'll think about this. Okay, I'm back. I don't know how many. Man, I don't know how many items they dropped back then, like per hour, or if it even worked that way. So I kind of want to make the drop work like it did back in 2001, but it's also kind of hard because we don't have a ton of pictures from them, and we even if we did, it's like they're kind of hard to find. Screenshot dumps. Yeah, there's like a screenshot dumps channel of preservation, but it's like I'd have to look through all the links in this file. Let's go to the wiki. We do have a picture from that time, but no items on the ground in this picture. Let's just search for like 2001. Interesting. This looks like an NPC list. Checkings. This looks like something related to NPCs. Maybe it was manual. Maybe it wasn't automatic. Those untradeable orders like pumpkins. I don't know what this person is talking about. Pumpkins are tradable. Weren't they? Probably in the wrong area. Message. If it was dropped manually, then I think I would like to do that. It can't have been, because it was like a 24-hour event throughout the day. Pumpkins were scattered. He was found in Falador, so was he not dropping them manually? In Falador Park? Because if it was manual, then I think I'd want to have it done by me manually, which means the code we wrote wouldn't be necessary. But assuming it's not manual, assuming it's not manual, I think we'd want to turn this down until we find out how much were dropped back in the day every hour. I'm thinking let's make this a little bit more rare. Maybe like I don't know, 2 and 3. 1 and 4. 1 and 4 would probably work. Let's try that. 3 start. Because 30 per hour is a bit much with a low player count, I think. So, okay, so let's try it again. I guess it doesn't have to be like exactly how it was back in 2001. I think the fact that we're doing it 63, more. The fact that we're doing it on the same day in the same location exactly is enough for me, I think. I don't know how I made this worse. Oh, wait. 3 and 6. If I decrease it, it increases the number of drops. That's right. Okay, so let's say 6 and 9. try that. Wait. No, I think the distance needs to be different. Or no, the numbers. Okay, cool. And we're gonna move this back up to 2 and 5. Save. I think the amount we want per hour is like 10, around 10. Yeah, like this is perfect. This is perfect because they're all around the map, basically, with a few exceptions. And, you know, if you stay here for like 3 hours, or in an area, I guess, you could pick up like, you know, maybe 30 or something, but nothing crazy. So I think this is a good amount. I think I like that. And then you have a certain amount of time to pick them up. And eventually they disappear. So, let's add a custom quest and minigame. Where would I put this config option? Custom features, yeah, something like here. Yeah, they only stay for like 2 minutes. Volador Park holiday drop false by default. If true, okay, so Volador Park holiday drop. Let's look at an example of how we would do this. I forget. Here we go. is this or else true? Oh, because it was like default disable. Okay, so yeah, or else false. Okay, so that takes care of that, and I think there's supposed to be a space here, and let's see. Okay, so yeah, a lot of things have to change here. So we're gonna have to set up like in starting X. Okay. So you have to set up a bunch of stuff. Let's put this at the start. I wonder if we just want to use a different function completely. Like, oh man. It would cause some like code duplication. Yeah, I think we're gonna do it that way. Let me look and see if you can. Okay, I think it works. I think I'm just thinking of JavaScript where it's sometimes wonky. So the idea is in the action, if I guess you have to get it first. If followed or parked only, I guess we could say followed or parked only drop, then basically handle followed or park drop and then return, and otherwise just run the normal code. So on second thought, we probably don't need all this stuff. So I think we're going to want something like handle drop. Idea is this would be the main logic for doing this. So we're going to copy, I guess, this stuff, because it's definitely going to have this. This might not work yet, but basically I'm going to go grab the code, the original code for this. I'm going to end this soon because I'm getting tired. Let's see. Oh, wow. I just noticed that there's a lot of bugs here I'm seeing. Okay, that's not a bug. Shrimp cooking. Well, yeah, that's a bug, but it's not, like, specific to Need Free to Play. Huh. Okay, I'm gonna have to make a note to look back at this stuff. Anyway, let's go to the code. I'm just gonna get the original code, which is this, I think. Wait. Yeah, that's it. And okay, so this is the original code. So let it do its thing. And oh, we made this refactor, so let's just do this. Just copy it from up here. Wait a second, what the heck? Oh, it's the second. Yeah, that's the outer if. Okay. We can get rid of this. So for this, we're gonna say int start y, int end y, int start x, int end x, int increment x, int increment y. So these are things that you have to pass in. So now we can just say start y here, end y here, start x here, end x here. I have to look up how to do docu comments in Java now. And I'm not using like the IDE you should be using for Java because it's kind of a pain in the ass. Eclipse just sucks. Like it just takes forever to load. I thought it was very weird user interface. So that's why I'm using VS Code. Although it has been like 4 years since I've tried it, so I should probably try it again. Okay, so I think it's the same as C#. Or I guess no, in this case it's the same as TypeScript / JavaScript. Okay, at param start y. Param increment x, and then we can just grab the comment for this. Alright, that's the idea, so let's plop these in. Start x, x index. Okay, so that should work. Okay, x plus equals, and we can just put increment x, semicolon, and y, semicolon, and then this sends a message. Event message is not equal to null. What in the heck is get event message? Return event message. Oh. Okay, I think I get it. So the constructor, I think this is the message that you see when, like, final string event message. It's not even there. Okay, I'm just not going to comment that because I don't know what this is. It must be... I'm thinking it must be... the initial one here. Maybe not. Because it definitely sends a message of some type to everybody. Okay, someone said that the drop was manual. So, I don't think we need special logic at all. Because if it is, then this is not necessary. Let's see. Okay, so this isn't a quest history message. So, yeah, I have no idea what this is. Let's print line it, I guess. There we go. Save. Okay. Log out. Too late. Okay, so it's possible that everything I've done so far today in this stream was like completely pointless. Because I think it might have been that pumpkins and crackers were dropped manually by Andrew only. I think that's where I'm going to stop once I figure out what this thing is. This was definitely so interesting. I feel like I've learned something. So it's not like completely wasted. Let's see. World. Okay, so... world. Oh, we don't have a world. I get it. Okay, we would need to use get world here. Also, there's a lot of code here now that needs to be like cleaned up. Okay, so instead of this stuff being here, yeah, we would need to, Okay. I think I'm going to stash this. And we're going to continue next time. I mean, maybe. Because I'm not sure if we actually need to do this now. So, what was the ticket number? 191. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. We have stashed everything. Hope you guys enjoyed this stream. I think it was fun, and I learned stuff, even though it might not be necessary to do now. But hope you guys enjoyed. Next week, I'm hoping to make more progress on website fixes and stuff, and I will see you then. Goodbye.